Hello guys. So as you guys can see, I finally got my PS4 yesterday, and it was a whole thing. I was standing on the line since 8 o'clock and to get this baby, and they had a very limited supply. We're talking like 40 consoles, and there was maybe like 150 people in line. So I finally managed to pick one up. So I decided to do an unboxing to see what the box holds, obviously, for all of you that are interested. And I'm using my iPod, my HD iPod, to record this iPod Touch, because quite frankly, the microphone on my phone is abysmal, and it would just be crap. I tried to get as much natural lighting in here as possible to make this review somehow, well, not review, the unboxing somehow a little bit more clear. So without further ado, I did kind of cheat, and I did open the box before. But just for the ease of for this unboxing. So this is, as you guys can see, I don't know if there's any other models available, but this is the 500 gigabyte one, and I got it on Black Friday. Well, basically, I waited in line since 8 p.m. excuse me, till about 1 a.m. or about 12:50 a.m. until I finally was able to get into GameStop to get one. So this review, unboxing, excuse me, I keep saying review, will be a bit shaky. I don't have a tripod, and I have to hold my iPod with one of my hands, obviously. So let's open her up. This is what we have. End of the unboxing. Bye. No, not seriously. So yeah, let's turn this over to the side. And what do we have here? Here's the unit itself. Here we have the DualShock. I'm going to talk about this in a little bit. Here is the welcome to the world of PlayStation. Well, thank you very much, PlayStation, for welcoming me into your world. So that's right. This is pretty much the bit that we're all interested in, and I will get to it in a second. In this compartment, ooh, what is this? Special free offers for PlayStation games. Okay. Right, so let's move this to the side. Let's see what comes inside here. It might be a bit tricky to open this up with one hand, but I'll try to manage. Earphones. We have earphones. I didn't know this comes with earphone. Okay, that's cool. Headphones, actually, or headphone. Here we have the mini USB for the DualShock, so let's put this to the side. Other gubbins. Here we have the power cable, as you guys can clearly see. And if my finger gets in the way, I'm sorry, it's just this iPod is kinda slippery. And here we have the HDMI cable, as you guys can clearly see. Anything else in the box? Nope. And nope. Okay. So, before we move on to this, I want to talk about this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a DualShock 3. Now, I specifically used this one because I want to compare how, well, basically the DualShock 4 compares with this. So I like the DualShock design. Some people say it's too small. I do have pretty large hands, but I don't know. I never had a problem with the DualShock. It's pretty good. So I love my DualShock 3. But is the DualShock 4 better, more comfortable to hold, to play, or whatever, than the DualShock 3? Now I did in fact, here's the DualShock 4, I did in fact fiddle with this for a little bit to see how, because obviously I couldn't give you guys my opinion. I did fiddle with this. I was scared that it would go in the direction of the Xbox, and for some people obviously the Xbox controller is better than the DualShock, but for me it's the other way around. I was scared that this controller wouldn't feel as comfortable as this. So I did take it out of the box. I did play with it a little bit to see, not games, just in general, like the feel of the analogs and the touchpad and all those shenanigans. And what's my opinion? Well, let's get it out of the little foil here. And here we have it. Here is the DualShock 4. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware. Here's the light. I didn't take off the tape yet, so I gotta do that. And it feels really good. I mean, it feels really good. The analogs seem pretty cool, I guess. The buttons are where they're supposed to be. R1, R2 buttons are, well, they're supposed to be L1, L2 as well. As always, here we have the touchpad, and I don't know if you guys can hear. It's a clickable touchpad, so not only that it's clickable, you could swipe it and, you know, interact and all that stuff. I wanted to get the camera for the PS4, but they were sold out. So yeah, I couldn't get it. But the DualShock 4 is actually, yeah, it feels pretty good in the hand. It feels very similar to the, obviously, DualShock 3, as you guys can see for comparison. Here we have it. DualShock 3 and DualShock 4. So yeah, there's not a lot. Maybe the analogs are a bit more spaced out than the DualShock 3, but it feels very good in hand. So I'm sure that I will get used to the DualShock 4 rather quickly. Okay, enough about this. Oh, enough about this. Let's get on to the console. So I'm going to try to take it out and not drop it. Oh god, doing this with one hand is awful. Okay, let me do this. Okay, there we go. It's out of the box. Move the box somewhere else. Here's the unit. Take this off. And dum-da-da-dum. That was kind of a fail, but there we go. Here we have the PS4. Let me just take it out of the little foil jump cut. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I just tried to figure out the best way of showing this because it's very reflective over here. It's a piano black finish, but as you guys can see, this is the PS4 console. I'm going to try to figure out a way to show everything. I was talking and I just didn't like the lighting, so I decided to just put it flat down against, I don't know, a blue surface, and it actually looks a lot better than when I was holding it up. So here's the console itself. It's pretty slick, I have to say. It is pretty slick. It does have some weight to it. It's not, you know, iPad Air or whatever. On the side we have this design, obviously. Here we have Sony, and I do apologize, the lighting in my room is just god-awful, but still I wanted to do this little unboxing. On the side we have HDMI, USB, internet connection, power connection, obviously, so grills and all that stuff. Nothing important. Well, actually very important, because you gotta turn it on somehow. And here we have two USB ports for your controlling goodness. The look of the PS4 is very slick. It's very slick. I like the look. I just don't like the piano black finish because it's going to collect fingerprints from all over the universe. But the bottom line is, it's not for touching. It's basically you turn on the system, put the game in, and that's it. But it might, the dust might stick to it, so that's kind of disappointing. Bottom line is, I really like the design, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing, and thank you again to all those that donated. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So this is Krahu, thank you very much, and as soon as I get all my equipment to start recording, I will post some gameplay. Oh, and obviously I forgot. Oops. Got myself Killzone Shadowfall. Why? Because I'm a fan of Killzone, and I think it's pretty cool. So expect some gameplay from Killzone Shadowfall as soon as I get all my recording equipment together. So this was Krahu. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.